welcome back. This is the 8th lesson, but the 8th chapter rather, but the 7th lesson that I got from running my first Comrades marathon in 2018. The first one, we spoke about preparation. We spoke about endurance. We spoke about cheerleaders. We spoke about focus. We spoke about mind over matter, and then matter over mind. And now, in this particular installment, I want to talk to you concerning and particularly about the last leg, so near yet so far. Now, if you've ever gone to Durban, whether you've flown in, whether you've come in by train, whether you've driven in by bus or by car, in the last few years, you will notice what's called Moses Mabhida Stadium. It's a towering edifice, beautiful piece of engineering. As an engineer myself, I took time to follow through when they were designing that and they were making in preparation for the 2010 World Cup. So it's a huge edifice, and that's where this run was going to end, in Moses Mabhida Stadium. So here we are running, and you're almost there, you're so tired, and as you enter into Durban, you see this huge structure, and you say to yourself, I'm there now. But as you would know, in Durban, it's spontaneous, so you see it and then you go down. And it's no longer there. And you're running through the streets of Durban, you're wondering, I thought I was almost there, but I'm so far. Then you come up again, you're on top of a bridge, and there it is, Moses Mabhida Stadium. And then you go down again. So near, yet so far. I remember as we were about to get there, the last kilometers, and anyone who ran the 2018 Comrades Marathon will tell you that the toughest part of the race were the last 2 kilometers. The reason being, we're in the CBD, then you make a left turn, and then you're looking straight towards Moses Mabhida Stadium. And as you're running towards it, it's a huge stadium. It doesn't seem to be growing any bigger. The distance seems to be the same, and you just keep on going, but it's standing there like a mountain. But you have to keep plodding on and going on and on. And those 2 kilometers were the toughest kilometers of this entire marathon, because I was so near, yet so far. Such is life, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you're almost there, and it seems like when you're almost there, that's when you face the hardest and the toughest battle ever. Chuck Yeager is the man who broke the sound barrier. And as you're about to get to that critical limit of speed, there's what's called the demon wall. And as you hit into that demon wall, there's literally an explosion that's there, because you're there, right there, and there's a barrier just before you get there. And most times we're almost there and we choose to give up. And I want to say to you that maybe you're plodding along in life and you've put in so much. Can you imagine having run 87 kilometers and you've got 91 as your marker, and you give up in the 87 kilometer? You want to give up in the 88th kilometer. You want to give up in the 89th kilometer. You're almost there. So near, yet so far. Such might be life, but I'm saying to you, do not give up. So long as you can see it, you can get it. So long as you can see it in your mind, you can get there. And I'm here to encourage someone to say, fight for that. You've got to look back at where you've come from. You've come so far. You've come so far. Your journey has not been a small journey. The path you've taken is not a small path. You've got years behind you, months behind you, money you've invested, emotions you've invested. You're so near, yet it seems like you're so far. Well, guess what? Good news. I'm here. I ran it. I crossed the finish line. The crazy thing about it was, as we were entering Moses Mabhida, you don't just get there and you're done. There's a little run up all the way, I think an extra 200 or 300 meters, and it was so painful. But we made it. God bless you. See you on the next one.